here we go. That's a couple of days done here. I tried yesterday to get through the gate, but it just doesn't see my vehicle. It'll see a big vehicle, but it just won't see the motorbike, so I'll have to squeeze through. And there's Juno Beach. Sorry, not Juno Beach, Omaha Beach. And that's been a nice couple of days, just chilling out, going around the local area. And one thing I managed to do yesterday was upload my videos, because I tried on the campsite using their Wi-Fi, but it was so slow. 2 nights ago I tried, and I did 2 hours and I got about 12%. So I went to a McDonald's yesterday and they were gone in seconds. I've never seen something upload so quickly in my life. I don't know what sort of broadband they had there, but wow. I've got a feeling it was 5G. But I was really impressed, so I think from now on, if I've got to upload video, I'm just gonna have to go to McDonald's. Which isn't a bad thing. Actually, what I had yesterday, I had a big cup of lemon tea and I had a salad as well, so I was a good boy. Mind you, I'd not long had my breakfast, so... And then yesterday I did the coast on the this peninsula, Cherbourg Peninsula. I did the west coast of it, and absolutely beautiful. Some absolutely beautiful beaches, stunning. Right, where's this chap going now? Are you going left? Are you going right? What are you going to do? One thing that I've found here in Normandy is the pace of life is very slow. Oh, there's a Statue of Liberty, miniature version. I found that the pace of life here is very, very slow. And everyone drives really slow as well, which isn't a problem, is it really? Because the slower you go, the more you see. It's like I said the other day in the last video, when I'm at home, I want to get from A to B as quickly as possible, and because everything is so normal and familiar to me. But as soon as I come abroad, time doesn't become an issue anymore. I just take my time, and I'm happy to take my time. But one thing I've noticed over in Normandy is, say the speed limit is 80 kilometres, then people will probably drive at 65 kilometres, something like that. The pace of life is very slow, and so is the driving. It's very safe. So sometimes you see a bit of an empty road there, or 1 or 2 cars, and the temptation is to open it up and let rip, but no, you just got to go with the flow. So today it's 21 degrees. It's mainly sunny. There's the occasional little sky, the occasional bit of cloud there with the odd drop of rain, but I know that tomorrow we're going to have sunshine. Oh, look at that, a bunker. Tomorrow we're going to get about 25 degrees, which I'm looking forward to. So what am I going to do today? Well, I'm heading down to Bayeux today, but before that I'm going to have a tootle around the area. There's still a few little bits and pieces I want to see. This afternoon I'm meeting a friend. Oh, what we got here? This afternoon I'm meeting a friend who I used to know in the Navy, who now lives over here, and she picked up on my last post, says we must have a quick catch up, so that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. and then later on when I get to Bayeux about 5ish, it's not far, it's only about an hour's ride, but I'm going to do some meandering around this afternoon, just looking at different things. After I've met my friend, I'm going to go straight down to Bayeux, where I'm going to meet another friend, my friend Darren, and we're going to do the D-Day beaches, a couple of museums. He's come all the way from Hull on his Triumph Triple, so we're just going to do some of the sights. And hello Ruth, yes Ruth, it's you. Honestly Ruth, I'm going to look after Daz this week, I'm going to look after Darren this week. I'm going to make sure he doesn't drink anything strong, anything alcohol. Especially, I'm not going to let him even look at the bottle of whiskey I've got in my bag. But there we go. So Ruth, Darren is going to be quite safe this week, and I'm going to make sure he doesn't fall off his motorbike. Anyway, when I get down to Bayeux, I'm going to stay there till Friday, and on Friday I'm going to head over to Germany. So there we go. It's got a bit grey now, but there's lots of blue sky ahead, and I'm sure the sun is going to come out soon. So let's do a few more miles. I'm going to turn my music on now. I'm going to shut up. This is the first trip I've used a microphone in my helmet, and I must admit I find it quite a scary thing to do, really, because trying to talk and ride, see, I'm a guy, and trying to do two things at once is not really my forte, and talking and riding is a little bit difficult for me, as I tend to lose what I'm talking about as I'm trying to concentrate on the road. And there we go, what we got there, we've got a half-track vehicle, a small armoured personnel vehicle, and we've got a Sherman tank. So let's go and have a look. That part of the beach, that is where, after D-Day, that's where the French 2nd Armoured Division landed, led by General Leclerc. Well, I'm just passing through Montybourg, and I've had a pretty chilled out afternoon. I've visited a couple of small museums. I've sat next to the sea, having my lunch, Now, I was due to meet a friend, an old friend from the Navy, but a friend is due to go to Denmark tomorrow, and so it's not happened. My friend is quite busy and obviously got a life to lead, and I'm sure I will pass this way again soon, so I'm sure I'll see my friend again soon. Anyway, I'm just leaving Montyburg and I'm heading south to Bayeux, where I'm going to camp for a few days, do some more museums, and also meet another friend as well. Right, time to turn the music up and time to do some mileage. Speak to you soon. And this is Bayeux, and just here should be a campsite. Now, I don't know whether I was supposed to book a place. There we go, Camping des Bords de la Ore. Oh, turn round. Does that mean it's closed? Let's go. Well, there we go. That is the campsite my friend from Hull was going to stay at, and I've got there and it's closed, so I need somewhere to stay tonight, so sometimes you've always got to have a plan B. And I've just had a quick look on iOverlander, and there is a campsite about 7 miles to the southeast of Bayeux, so that is where I'm going to head for. But remember a couple of videos ago I said you always need to have a plan A, a plan B, and sometimes a plan C. Really, it's my own fault, because what I should have done, I should have had a look on the website, because I'm sure they did have a website. I should have read it fully. And usually campsites are tend to open quite late, so it's just gone 6 o'clock, and I've just been taking my own time. I've not been rushing. I could have rushed if I wanted to. I could have gone a bit quicker, but I've just been taking my time. I even stopped at a supermarket and did a little bit of shopping. If I would never have done that, I would have got there in time, but you know, one of those things, isn't it? So I've gone there. The campsite is closed. There's no one at reception because it closed. I got there 5 minutes too late. So I'm heading southeast to another campsite, which is 7 miles away, and hopefully that site should be okay. If not, there's another one a little bit further on, so I'm going to find somewhere to camp tonight anyway, so that's no problem. Well, this looks promising, looks quiet. The other campsite looked quite busy actually. Lots of camper vans. You know what you get with camper vans, don't you? You get lots of banging of doors all night. But this is well out of the way. This beautiful scenery. You know, I still can't get over how beautiful Normandy is. Absolutely beautiful. Why the Normans decided to invade Britain in 1066, I do not know, because Normandy's a lot nicer. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's so green. I come down somebody's private drive here? I don't know. Oh no, this is it. This is it. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the right place. Well, that was easy enough, and that was €12 a night. €12 a night, and they've got showers and toilets there, and I can camp wherever I want. So I think I will camp here near the picnic benches. And hello the internet, and hello to my subscriber. You're looking cuddly today. Anyway, here I am on my nice green, pleasant and quiet campsite. It's lovely. So I left the campsite this morning, which is near Omaha Beach, and I've had a really easy day. I've just been riding around aimlessly, following lanes, seeing where this lane goes to, seeing where that lane goes to. I found lots of places I could camp if I come back here again. Found lots of places I could throw the tent up and camp overnight. But I'll tell you, riding around, if you decide to come to Normandy, you don't have to start panicking about booking a campsite. If you ride around long enough, you'll find lots of campsites. There are lots and lots and lots. I mean, if you look on Google Maps, for instance, just zoom in a little bit on Google Maps, you'll find lots of campsites. Most of them are on the coastal region, but if you go inland a bit, you'll also find other campsites, and they tend to be a little bit cheaper as well. But there are oodles and oodles of campsites, so don't be worried about booking. You don't have to book if you don't want to. You can come here and you can actually find something on spec. Anyway, I've had a really, really easy day today, honestly. Left the campsite this morning, riding round and round and round, aimlessly. I was going to meet a friend this afternoon. Unfortunately, it never happened. Other commitments and things like that, but no problem. I'll meet her again. So at one point, I arrived in a small village called Quinville, and it was lovely. I bought some food, bought something to drink, and I sat in the little harbour there for about 2 hours just watching the world go by, and it was fantastic, and it was so peaceful and quiet. But then I started making tracks south towards Bayeux, and I got to the campsite a little bit too late because the reception was closed, which was my fault. But no problem, I had a plan B, and I found this beautiful green and quiet campsite. I would have preferred to have stayed on the other campsite with my friends, but it is what it is. So I'm here, and this is beautiful. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it's green. So I've got the tent up now, I've got the panniers unpacked, and I'm just about to make some food. So I've got a tin of tuna there. I've also got some ravioli as well, so I might cheer myself up with some ravioli. Anyway, here I am, near Bayeux, about 7 miles to the southeast, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.